Drift 21 is a new buy-to-play racing game now available on Steam for just under $40. The game is currently in early access and has mixed reviews from the community. The primary focus of the game is on modifying and tuning your cars, and honestly there is a high level of detail and modifications that you can do. However, there is currently some controversy amongst the community surrounding the mechanics and physics of the game, and some players believe this is where the game sort of falls short, especially when you're comparing it to other AAA title games. Today I'm going to give you my first impressions of Drift 21 along with some gameplay, and then you guys can let me know what your thoughts and feedback are in the comments down below. Hope you guys enjoy, leave a like if you do, and I'll see you guys in the video. Alright, what's going on everybody? My name is Matrix and welcome to a brand new video here today on the channel. Today we're checking out a different game that I've never really covered, and it's the first time I'm covering something very different like this. We are looking at Drift 21, an early access racing game with a heavy focus on drifting, and I think it's actually going to be a lot of fun, guys. Now, first thing I want to go ahead and mention is I got the inspiration from today's video from a good friend of mine named Carboom. I'm going to go ahead and leave his video and his perspective in the comments down below. You guys can go give his video a watch if you feel like it, but we're gonna go ahead and try out this awesome looking game, which was actually kind of a good deal, at least for it being what it seems like a AAA title video game. So I'm excited to give this a try with you guys, and I'm excited to see what you guys think of it down below. And if you guys want to see more content that is kind of covering different types of things, just let me know by leaving a big thumbs up or just going into the comments and letting me know that you enjoyed it. That's all I need to hear. But welcome everybody, let's dive into this and let's see what we think about Drift 21. So as you may be able to see here, I've got a couple of other saved slots. Don't worry about those ones. Those ones were literally just so that I can test out the recording and make sure everything was smooth. They're not very important. We're gonna go ahead and start a brand new one. And as you guys can see, it does suggest a tutorial, so we'll go through the tutorial. It only takes like a minute or two, and then we'll get into what I think makes this game really, really unique. Here we go, Drift 21, early access, blah, 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 blah. I've also noticed in this game, there's a heavy focus on time over drift points. So you get drift points for completing drifts, obviously, but I've noticed that completing this track, your reward is based on how fast you complete it. So we're gonna go ahead and kind of just go through it as quickly as we can here. So here's the controls as well. I also found that the controls in this game are a little bit different than other AAA title games. For example, Need for Speed or Forza, the controls are very, very different than those, and it's not really like for better or for worse, it's just different. So it's something you kind of have to get used to here. Obviously messed up that turn a little bit. Keep in mind, this is actually like my fifth time doing it, and this has definitely been the worst of those fifth. So I hope I can still complete this with at least silver. I've been getting silver every other time, but again, not a big deal, just a tutorial. Alrighty, but yeah, so this is pretty much it. This is the tutorial. You guys can get a grade based on the time it took you to complete it. I'm gonna get silver, I guess. And it says, well done, you've completed the tutorial. You've got a trophy, yada, yada, yada. Let's go ahead and let's go to the garage, guys. This is what I think you guys are really gonna like. Alright, and then once you complete the tutorial, you're brought over to this menu, which says, in the garage, you'll be able to create your dream drift car. You can import new parts, modify car parts, check its power, and give your car a unique character. So in this game, there is a very, very heavy focus on modifying vehicles, which I think is actually one of the reasons why this game is so popular right now. Your car will receive basic modifications to the suspension and brake system, which you can improve yourself. Alright, the mods will also reduce the weight and improve safety. Cool. Obviously just giving us an idea of what mods do. And then as you can see, we're actually missing an engine. So this is our opportunity to pick ourselves a new engine. So we'll go to the warehouse. We've got two options here, an inline 4 or an inline 6. Personally, I always think that bigger engines are better, honestly. So I'm gonna go with an inline 6 here. Looks very similar to the inline 4, honestly, similar kind of layout. And you can see here, it's very, very detailed. You can see pretty much every component of the engine before you put it in, and that's super, super cool to see. We've got some specs on it as well. It makes 228 horsepower, 280 pound-feet of torque. Nothing too crazy, but it'll definitely bump up and beef up our Miata a little bit here. So it says, approach the engine and select move engine to Mazda. So as you can see, you get a very good rundown of the engine, and somehow you can highlight on each part, which I'm hoping means you can actually customize pretty much each and every part of the engine. So I'm gonna go ahead then and press B, go over to move engine to Mazda MX-5. And yeah, install the seats in the car is next. Okay. All right. Cool thing about this game too is they have these little arrows that help you find where things are, which make it very, very easy for me. So we're gonna go ahead and take this part, and I guess we just kind of have to lift it and carry it inside. There we go. Look at that. It's so simple. And there it is. We've got our seats inside. Open the warehouse and buy missing interior parts. Wow, this is cool. We have to get a gear shift knob, a handbrake lever, and a steering wheel. Hey, look at that. All right, approach the car and select car parameters. There we go. Oh, this is the chance to dyno it. Dyno is a place where you can check the performance of your drift car. If the car is complete, then you can quickly check its power and torque by selecting run dyno. Okay, so we're gonna run a dyno test. Nice. Let's see what we get on this dyno here. Looks like we almost peak torque at 300, which is pretty sweet. And it says your weakest part prevents the car from reaching its potential. So the weakest part in our case, I'm not sure what our weakest part is, if it even has one right now. Okay, so is this pretty much all we need to do? We also have to do a stage menu. In the stages window, you'll be able to check which parts need to be replaced. So we are kind of going through the whole stage 1 setup. We're gonna need a few things here, different turbo, intercooler, blow-off valve. So we'll go ahead and get this turbo, slap that on there. Unless it doesn't want me to. Okay, hold on a second. Exit the car parameters, approach the car and select driving setup from the context menu. Okay, welcome to the driving menu. From here you can go directly to the track. Oh, nice. Experiment with different cars, settings, and test your skills and challenges. Nice, dude. All right, so I guess we're set to go. Let's do our first track, I guess. We will, let's see, what looks the best? I kind of want to try this school one. I feel like this has a lot of opportunity to practice. And then maybe we'll go to Driftland or the other one that we did earlier later, but we'll do school right now, I think, for today's video. As its name suggests, the school course is the perfect place to improve your drifting skills. It's not as simple as it seems, however, it's quite narrow. Fortunately, it doesn't allow for reaching high speeds. Okay, this looks perfect. Let's do it. And then we're on time attack mode. I kind of want to just do free ride. Choose any track and take your car for a spin. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the free ride mode and just give this a go. So the one thing I wanted to talk about that I have to get used to is definitely gonna be not hammering the gas so much. I'm really used to doing that with like console games. I don't know what it is, but I always feel like having like my finger all the way down on the trigger button is the way to go, but it definitely isn't, especially when you're talking about drifting, where a lot of it comes down to just how much gas you're giving it. So let's just try to practice a little bit before we wrap up today's video. I don't really know exactly what I'm doing, so, you know, I'll just practice a little bit. Let me try this little bend here. I feel like I can get this one down. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, man, okay. So that time I feel like I should have given it more gas around that corner, so I definitely can improve on that. Let's give this one a little try here. Okay, all right. Definitely getting better. We just got to practice a little bit more. But yeah, if you guys want to see more of this game, just let me know. I'd love to give this another try in the future because this seems like a lot of fun. And again, it's an early access, so we can definitely look forward to seeing more in the future of it, just, you know, in terms of like performance updates or car updates or just general content. There's a lot of opportunity to see this game grow, so I'm excited to give it a try, and maybe we can do more with the game and hopefully get better at it as well. That's definitely one thing I need to do. So in the next video, I promise I'll get on this grind, especially if you guys enjoy it, and I'll try to do my best to make a better video and try to kind of complete some challenges here, because this is different, man. I'll say that about this game. This game drives very different than games that I'm more used to. I played a lot of Need for Speed, and I really did enjoy the drifting in that game, but this is significantly different than that, significantly. I feel like Need for Speed really just kind of holds your hand a lot more than this is, and hey, I'm not against a challenge, so we'll see if we can get better at this. But for now, I hope you guys did enjoy episode number 1 of Drift 21. If you guys want to see more, leave a big thumbs up, let me know in the comments down below, and maybe we'll give this another shot, because this actually was quite a lot of fun, and I don't mind trying it some more. Oh, come on. Ah, dang it. Definitely got to get better at hammering the gas a little bit when I need to. I don't want to wrap the video up until I get a good corner, so all right, let me try this last one. Maybe we can wrap it up on a good note. Let me see if I can. Oh man, come on. See, now I wonder if there's an option to change tires, because I feel like with some different tires I can definitely do a little bit better. Oh, dang it. All right, I'm gonna improve on this, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see you guys all in the next episode of Drift 21. Take care, guys.